Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Squid Games. So, yeah, that last episode was a lot. It was very emotional. It was just a lot to take in. And I don't even know what to expect going forward. I mean, that really just hit me and probably a lot of you like a ton of bricks. So I really don't even know where we go from here. I don't know what kind of, I mean, everybody is probably reeling from what they just experienced. So I don't know. I'm very, the contestants at least. I genuinely, am very nervous to find out what's going to come next. Yeah, let's get into it. Oh my god, why do we have to start it like that? You don't appreciate that.
덕수 씨, 이제 왔어?
네가 어떻게?
I live for her. I don't like that she's like laughing as they all just went through something very, very traumatic. Well, most of them.
From me speaking.
But I live for her.
지금 이 여행이 나. 한 가지 실수를 했다고 난 수학이를 항상 반대로 놓거든. 네가 쏜 총알 스미스 웨슨 M60 리볼버 총알이더군. 한국 경찰들이 쓰는 총이지. 경찰이 여기서 뭐 하는 거야?
What's a cop doing here?
궁금한 게 많은 거 같은데. 나와서 나랑 얘기 좀 하자.
You're up to shenanigans. He was snooping. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Nobody's talking. They're all fucking traumatized.
여기서 처음 만난 노인이었을 뿐이잖아.
No, well.
저 사람 짝은 자기 부인이었어.
Oh, I guess we found out what happened with them. Oh no.
경찰 신분증이 나왔습니다. 우리 이제 그만해요. 난 더 이상 못하겠어요. 9명만 찬성하면 여기서 나갈 수 있어요.
I don't. Okay.
여기 나가고 싶은 사람 없어요?
여기서 나가면 당신 부인이 살아 돌아와?
I was gonna
당신이
say.
부인을 죽인 걸 용서라도 받아? 저건 당신 부인뿐이 아니라 여기서 죽은 인간들 전부의 목숨값이야. 저거 두고 그냥
I was
나가서
gonna say if you stop, like, then they died for like nothing, right? Sort
지랄
of.
같은 인생까지.
But I wholeheartedly understand why the husband's like that right now. Like, he lost a lot. Oh, he kept it.
VIP들께서 도착했습니다.
Oh.
Greetings. I hope your long trip here has not been too difficult. I am the front man who operates and oversees all matters here.
Where is the host?
Unfortunately, some urgent business has prevented him from attending. He asked me to apologize on his behalf.
Did some problem happen here?
Not at all.
I just have to say that I'm a difficult man to please. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Shall we?
Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Oh! You are sneaking about. Oh, this stare down.
Give us a hint, will you?
As much as I'd like to, sir, I'd hate to ruin the fun for everyone.
No! No, don't do it, you asshole! Fucking loser!
What are you so worked up about?
I put a lot of money on that dickhead to win.
How much did you bet?
$1 million!
교대 시간이야.
Wow! He's making moves. He's doing things. Oh, did you check your battery? I'm concerned about stuff. Oh, this breaks my heart.
And how much you gonna bet? I'm doubling my stakes in this round.
This entire thing makes me feel insanely uncomfortable.
게임을 시작하기 전에 먼저 앞에 있는 마네킹에 걸린 1에서 16가지의 번호표를 하나씩 선택해
Oh
주시기
boy.
바랍니다.
This may be the deciding moment.
There are plenty of other variables, but I think the order in which they compete matters most.
남은 사람은 16. 번호도 16번.
Oh, he's going for it.
하나님께서 이 땅에 인간을 창조하신 날은 6번째 날이야. 하나님께서 죄 없는 순수한 인간을 창조하신
I mean, you have no idea. You would
형의 번호 7번.
maybe think somewhere in the middle might be something like possibly, but who knows? Who knows? It doesn't, that doesn't mean anything.
They always take the middle numbers first.
Animal instinct.
That's, well,
When faced with danger, seek refuge in the herd.
어떡하지?
that's what I thought.
그랬어.
지금 여러분 앞에 있는 번호는 다음 게임을 시작하는 순서입니다.
순서.
Run.
순서라고?
I'm not, but does that, we don't know.
게임을 하는 순서라면 앞번호가 유리해. 이 게임도 무궁화
We
꽃이나
don't-
뽑기처럼 시간 제한이 있을 가능성이 높아.
I don't know.
아니야.
It's, but yeah, it might be better to see other people go first.
모르는데 먼저 하는 건 위험해. 뒷번호
That's what I'm saying.
처럼 앞에 상황을 보고 작전을 짤 수도 있잖아.
I would go later. That's what I would do. Grab the last one. Grab it.
16분 안 되는데.
You do not have time to do what? There's other people go. Oh. Don't do one. I don't think it's a good idea.
제일 먼저 게임을
No. Don't do one. 16.
마지막에
What do I know? I'm fucking saying this like I know what the game is. It could be absolutely
Down to
beneficial to do
positions.
one.
First and last.
That's just my gut.
Start and the finish.
제가 1번 하면 안 될까요? 제가 평생 뒤에 숨어서 남 눈치만 보고 살았어요. 평생 한 번도 제 인생을 주인공처럼 살아본 적이 없어요. 태어나서 딱 한 번만이라도 제대로 살아보고 싶습니다.
Oh, this but
제가
you could
옆에서
get.
당당하게
부탁합니다.
Oh, what a beautiful. Oh. I mean, it's breaking my heart, and it just, oh my god. But like, also, you might die like very quickly, and that's gonna be even more tragic. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, it's really not your day, is it?
5번째 게임에 오신 참가자 여러분을 환영합니다. 앞에 보이는 한 쌍의 유리는 2가지 유리, 강화 유리와 일반 유리로 되어 있습니다. 두 사람의 무게도 버틸 수 있을 만큼 튼튼하지만 일반 유리는 한 사람만 올라가도 결정입니다. 중에
그럼 이 번호는
다리를 건너는 순서입니다.
Oh no. Oh God. That's, oh goodness, this is terrible.
뭐가 다
Uh-huh.
Bring me another scotch.
Okay.
I don't want to have to keep calling you back. Sit down.
I must serve the other guest, sir.
I'm gonna keep this one next to me. Any objections?
Not at all.
As you please.
He's all yours.
16분 안에 다리를 건너야
If he doesn't fall through right away,
게임을 시작하겠습니다.
everybody needs to pay attention to where he's stepping too.
올라가세요.
This is horrible. This is horrible. I feel so bad. He wanted to take control of his life, and it's just dead. Sweetheart, I'm so sorry.
He's gone.
Oh, you've already found some more fun.
What pretty eyes you have.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. I mean, you don't know. You don't know. I guess if the things are right next to each other, you know which one to pick.
배너의 유리는 15줄 이의 15승 선망이 전출 168분에
You know what? If you paid attention, like I said before, if you paid attention, you might. He really helped out some people.
아까 그 사람이 다음에 어느 쪽 밟았는지
You gotta
기억나요?
pay attention. Ooh.
제가 갑자기 기억이 안 나요.
왼쪽 같긴 한데.
아니야. 오른쪽으로 갔다가 왼쪽으로 갔어. 아니야. 바로 왼쪽으로 갔어. 아니야. 거기서 오른쪽이었어.
Oh no.
확실하죠?
Oh no. He's gonna fall right through.
Take your mask off. I want to see your face.
He's not allowed to. Ah, oh God. Oh God.
앞에서 한두 개만 기를 터주면 우린 다 안전하게 건너갈 수 있겠어.
선대에서 겁에 질린 인간들이 시간을 끌기 시작하면 뒤에 있는 우리도 위험해질 거야.
I guess that's a benefit of not being last because you have more time to make decisions. I'm not sure it's a great benefit, gotta say, if we're weighing.
네 차례잖아 이 새끼야. 빨리 가라고. 너 때문에 다 죽어.
하나님의 호명에는 자리가 없습니다.
I need to say something.
일어나 이 새끼야. 앞으로 가. 이 미친 새끼야.
Well, okay. Oh God. That might give people a new strategy that makes me very nervous. The thing I was gonna say, if I was up front and everybody was being all at me, I would tell them all to fuck off. I don't care. See? Yeah, now here we go. Here we go. You better go before he gets you. He will push you. No problem. No problem, this fucker. He might push you on the last one. You gotta be quick on the last one. If you make it.
왼쪽이야. 왼쪽이라고. 정신 차려.
Oh, we love her. We love.
뭐가 강화유리인지 알 것 같아요. 종아리야. 빛깔이 달라요.
What do you mean the colors of... I'm not... Yeah, no. Like they have all different kinds of colored lights and all sorts of stuff going on. I just... Okay, Buttercup. Let's go. Oh, you better make your decision quick.
야, 이 씨발놈들아! 나 여기서 더 이상 안 가! 가라고 니들 못 가!
Oh, it's getting exciting. Think somewhere where we can be alone.
Oh, he's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you.
나 더 이상 안 간다고. 걱정 부리지 마. 번호대로 가는 게 규칙이야. 좆가 이 씨발. 여긴 지옥이야. 지옥의 규칙이 어딨어?
I mean...
그렇게 가고 싶으면 먼저 가시든지. 씨발. 다 터뜨리라고. 네가 먼저 가든지.
Not that mad at it. I don't like him.
개새끼야.
I don't want him to win.
시간이 가는데.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate
That's
this.
not the kind of face you should keep behind the mask.
I hate it. I hate it. No.
If you can satisfy me in 5 minutes, I'll change your life.
Satisfied? If you can satisfy me in 5 minutes, I might let you leave.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. Let's go. Let's go. Wow.
나가.
Oh, is this the final showdown? Is this the standoff? I hope she gets him. I hope she gets him.
불알 두 쪽 달렸다고 온갖 폼은 다 잡더니 간에 못 가네. 너 같은 족밥 새끼랑 붙어 먹었던 게 정말 죽고 싶을 만큼 쪽.
Ooh, read him.
먼저 가겠다고?
그래. 나 한민여야. 순진한 새끼. 내가 정말 너 대신 죽어줄 줄 알았냐? 끝까지 같이 가자고 했잖아.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
나 배신하면 죽는다고 했지.
Don't do it! Oh, stop, 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 stop.
너 그거 알아? 넌 족도 졸라 작아.
Oh, I hope, oh my god! Well, she got him. I'm so upset to lose her, but she got him.
Oh, now there's a poetic ending for those two.
Wow.
No fury like a woman scorned.
So close yet so far.
구별하는 방법을 알아요. 어떻게? 유리 공장에서는 30년을 일했어요.
Oh, no, you did. Oh, you did?
사람은 볼 수 없지만
Oh, you did?
가마 유리는
Is he telling the truth?
Can he really tell the difference?
I think so.
According to his file, he wants to have a job at a glass manufacturer. I think he's examining the refraction of the light. Let me adjust the settings.
That's some bullshit. Does he have one more or two more? I can't tell.
어두워서 잘 보이질 않아.
Shit.
Excuse me, sir. 파일팅에 들어졌습니다.
살아있나?
무사하십니다.
Okay. Oh boy. There's a lot going on in this episode. Okay.
시간을 들어가야겠어. 뭐 던져볼 거 없어요?
Marble, you can do it. Don't miss.
하나 더 줘. 오른쪽 소리도 들어가야 돼.
Oh. Oh shit.
그럼 그냥 가.
Ooh. Wow. We eliminated so many. You two? Oh! That would have been horrible. There was still. Oh. Yeah, what? Take cover! Oh god! Oh god! Jeez. The two of them are gonna have to get real cutthroat to take him out if that's, you know, to beat him. I get, because he's obviously willing to do whatever he has to, you know?
위치 추적하고.
Wow. Oh, that was it. Oh, that was it. Okay. That was a phenomenal episode on so many levels, and I have a lot to say. There's a lot going on. Okay. The first thing that I want to, I guess, address or say or whatever, and talk about the VIPs and that whole thing. I mean, it was just, I had a feeling when the VIPs arrived, or, you know, whatever, that it was going to make me feel uncomfortable. It was going to be like, you know, and it did, you know, just even the little moments of like the, you know, the guy getting upset because the man killed himself because he just lost his wife, and just the completely desensitized feeling of them. They all spoke in English, and I believe had American accents. We didn't see, well, we saw the one guy's face or whatever. And just the idea of that this is just put on for the entertainment and betting and stuff. I wasn't necessarily surprised by that, but I will say the show did a very, very good job of making most of those scenes like insanely uncomfortable to watch. And just, I don't know, it just makes you feel kind of like, ugh. You know, obviously the sexual harassment and all of that, you know, they just have these painted, I believe, naked people, just acting as furniture around them. I mean, this is just people who have an immeasurable amount of money, to that they can do whatever they want. They can get away with whatever they want, and you know, obviously there's a big commentary on that throughout those scenes. You know, I was very worried about the detective, Junho. He, oh boy. I mean, I really, you know, there's kind of an interesting aspect of this whole story where he's kind of what we have, I guess, the closest to like a hero. I'm not saying that other people haven't displayed heroic or, you know, good qualities or anything, but he's kind of the person that has the ability to possibly shut this whole thing down, and expose it. And that is, to me, I have to be honest, I don't know that he's going to get away with it. His phone has quite a battery life, can I say? I don't know if he was able to charge it at any given point in time, but he's just like pressing record when it's like in his sleeve and stuff, and it's just going that whole time. I don't know. I'm just gonna say I'm impressed. Yeah, I mean, I truly am wondering. I feel like he might not make it out. I hope he does. You know, I'm rooting for him. but I will say I'm a little nervous about that. Okay. This game was really intense, and listen, my gut instinct, obviously when picking the numbers, gut instinct was to go for the middle, because you would think maybe one or the other would not work. And then after they were all picked, I would think that going, once they said it's the order of which you play, going last might have an advantage. Now I will say they're kind of separate advantages. The people in the front have the opportunity to get over quicker before time runs out, but the risk that you have to take is absolutely astronomical, and highly, highly unlikely that you're going to get through. And just to see the natures of these people, I mean, I love this, look into when you're put in this absolutely extraordinary situation, how you act and what strategies you take. Not just with what strategies do you take with the game. Make sure you remember where people stepped, like I said that earlier, stuff like that. Is there a strategy to, throw somebody in front of you to break glass and to at least get some sort of knowledge of what the next step is, and not just that, but the strategy throughout the entirety of this season, of this game, of trusting people and knowing when to help people, when to betray people, knowing who to trust, knowing who not to trust. There's a lot of that as well. And I said it a few episodes back, so I want to talk about Deoksu and Minya. I'm glad she got him. But here's what I'm going to say about him in this game. I wasn't mad. Listen, you have to do what you have to do. Now, I think that there's merits to having to do with what you have to do, and merits to holding on to your humanity in this game. Let me tell you, we'll get to that when we get to like the final three. I'll talk about it. But here, when everybody behind, when I said it the first time, everybody behind that one guy was like, I think it was the guy who was praying, and everybody's like, go, you have to go. Like, I would just, probably, I'm a slightly less religious person, but I would just throw one of these up and, whatever. Because, listen, they're asking you to go so that you can basically, hopefully, I mean, you're risking your life. They're not risking theirs at that moment. They probably will at some point, it really had a domino effect. No offense, was it really yeah, it was like a domino effect in some regards. And, I would have been like, excuse me, okay, you go. So I'm not even, I can't even be that mad. Because at that point, his strategy, Deoksu, is he turns around, he's like, somebody else can go. If you're so antsy to go, and if you want to tussle right here, if you want to come in and try to push me off, he's a bigger guy. He could possibly, fight off some people. And he probably has a better strategy that way of intimidating people to go first and to risk their lives. So, first of all, I just want to say that. I'm not mad at it. Did I want him to win? No. Did I want to watch him die? Yes. But I'm not going to shade the strategy, okay? I'm not going to do it. But I loved my Crazy Queen. Oh, I live for her. I do. She's a character, and she's a lot, but I love. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure her and Ali were my top 2 characters, I think. But I which are completely ends of the spectrum of personality, but and I remember that she was mean to Ali. I remember. I still, that takes her down a notch. Okay, it does. But I just wanted her to get his ass. I really did. His whole spiel that he could just discard her, and she told him, you betray me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to kill you. And then she did, girl. I mean, she had to take herself out in the process, which that made me sad. It was very, very sad. But girl, do not just what I'm talking about. You have to know who to trust, and you have to betray people at the right time. That was too early. Especially somebody like that. You think she's not going to come and be determined and stubborn to get your ass? First of all, also, she read him to filth before she took him down. The last thing he heard was her just reading him and taking him out. And I loved every second of it. Sad to see her go. Her energy will be missed. I know we only have 2 episodes left, but I like her energy. It was chaotic, but I loved it. Okay? But that's a whole thing. Now, somebody who might be betraying people or showing what he's willing to do for the game, winning, is Song-woo, right? He's showing it right now, and it might be a little too late for the other 2 to sort of like get on his level. You know what I mean? And that's what I love about this. We have 3 interesting candidates at the end. I'm sorry, I'm still recovering from a really bad cold, so I'm a little sniffly and I sound weird. I'm sorry. We have 3 interesting people kind of left. We have Song-woo, who has proven that he's going to do what he needs to do to win. We were more privy to that before possibly the other 2 were. Obviously he beat Ali by kind of deception and manipulation, in that he didn't stop Ki-young for getting the umbrella, and there were things that we've seen with him as a character that he's just I believe has basically looked at this very practically. Somebody has to win, and with if people my point being, as I said earlier, and especially in the episode with Ali, which I felt awful for Ali. I mean, I love him. I think he's such a pure, wonderful character. I can't really be that upset when you're in a situation like this. It is a very, you know, possibly a kill or be killed type of game. And he is looking at it fairly, in my opinion, fairly practically, and he's trying to, I think, separate himself from the emotional attachment to it. You know, even earlier in the episode where he says to Gi-hang that, you know, it was just an old man that you just met. You know, that guy over there had to kill his wife. That's more serious. You, like, as traumatized as you feel, like, you know, and I think even he's probably trying to say that to himself about Ali. You know, Ali trusted him and had faith in him, and he did betray him. And I think that he's in that zone of like, for most of these people, I just met them. What's the problem? You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't think that he is without emotion about it. I think it still affects him. I don't think that he doesn't feel bad or guilty or anything like that. But I think that, you know, he is trying his best to kind of focus on the goal at the end and the harsh and terrible things that he might have to do in order to get there. And then we have Sebyok, who is really interesting and quite delightful of a character arc thus far. We have 2 episodes left, but that she, you know, is she was very out for herself in the beginning. She always had that mentality, and she really didn't. But throughout the game, she kind of made relationships and cared about people and trusted people. You know, in the first little bit where Gi-hun is sort of looking at the first 2 glass panels, I guess, I don't know what to call them, and she's like, it's the left one, get it together, you know, and she's genuinely helping him. And I think that they all had this sort of maybe idea that with the guy who could tell the glass apart, that they were all 4 going to work together. And then once the lights got turned off, that really kind of changed it, particularly for Song-woo, to ensure that he would make it across. But she, I feel like, has had this mentality of, you know, not trusting anybody in her entire life. And she has repeatedly seen the kindness of strangers that have no reason to really help her out. I mean, it's good to have allies in the game. I wouldn't say maybe not no reason, but little reason. You get what I'm saying? Like, to help her out. And, you know, the fact that Ji-young, that was her name, that she sacrificed herself in the marble game for her, and I think that affected her very, meaning Sebyok, very deeply, of like, oh my God, somebody sacrificed themselves. You know, how do you process that when you're so used to not trusting anybody? And I think she is, you know, she has realized that somebody like Ki-young is an ally to her. And there is something to be said about having allies right up until the end. Right up until the end. What if the next game is like, out of the 3 of you, you get to decide who goes? you'd hold a vote. That's probably not going to be the next game. I'm just putting up a, there's a possibility that the strategy of only looking out for yourself is going to pay off. There's a possibility that the strategy of actually not betraying people and having an ally close to the end will help you out as well. If not to mention the fact, and this is where I'm going to talk a little bit about Gihan as the last of the three that are left, right? He, we kind of start this whole journey with him, and he's somebody, a bit of a, selfish, kind of looking out for himself type of person thing in his life. But with the extreme nature of the game and the people he aligned with, we have seen somebody whose humanity has probably been lost to him for a long while. I'm not saying that it was completely gone. I mean, gambling addiction can happen to the best of people. All sorts of addiction can happen to the best of people. I'm not, but I think the way that he really has held on to his humanity is so wonderful. And now I don't know what the last 2 episodes have in store. It's possible that that's not going to last. Maybe you're looking at Sang-woo a little bit differently. There might be stuff going on, okay? I'm not saying that. But at this moment in time, he's really, at the best that he can do, has held on to his humanity. He did, with the older gentleman, kind of, he was fibbing for the marble game and everything like that, which wasn't really fair. I'm not saying that he's not perfect. He's not, but we have seen him sort of try to look out for other people and do the most that he can for the friends that he's made in this game. And there's something to be said about doing whatever you can, being ruthless and winning the game. There's also something to be said to hold on to your humanity and keep the person that you are at your core. Regardless of the game. Does that make sense? There's a chance, throughout this entire game, there's a chance you're going to die in so many different ways. And, it's very idealist and maybe not the most practical or whatever, but there's something about, think about Ali. Well, I use him as an example because he's my favorite. But yes, he died. He did not move forward in the game. But he also died a good person, sticking to his morals, and just probably, in his final moments, he was probably just very hurt and betrayed, and that's probably what he was focused on. But I wish that in his final moments, he could know that, you did good. You didn't fuck around and fuck with people. You were a good guy. And as much as, no, that's not gonna probably win you the game, as we saw, it's not nothing. You know what I mean? And I know that sounds really idealist, and I get it. It's but it counts for something, at least for me. And it's going to be interesting. So I think we have some people 3 different people who kind of have different mentalities with this game. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens, what they're going to have to do moving forward, and how they're going to interact with one another. I think it's going to be very, very interesting. I'm very excited to continue, but I just, yeah, that's it's an interesting group at the end. But MVP for this episode is my girl. You know we love my girl. You know, taking this fucker down. She got him. All right. I think that's about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.